Buffalo Bills have some glaring holes at the wide receiver position after the departure of Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. And they clearly need to bring in new faces to fill the voids and serve as weapons for superstar quarterback Josh Allen. Luckily for the Bills, they'll have a chance to do just that at the NFL Draft, which is just under 2 weeks away. This year's draft class is one that is remarkably deep in receiver talent, which works out to the advantage of receiver-needy teams such as the Buffalo Bills. There are plenty of intriguing options at the position that are expected to be off the board by the end of the first round, but the one we'll highlight in this video is speedster Xavier Worthy coming out of Texas. And it's also worth mentioning that Xavier shared this photo to his Instagram story on Wednesday, meaning he was in Buffalo to visit the Bills. I'm sure it's possible that he flew north for chicken wings, but let's be real. He clearly had a visit with the Bills. Welcome back to the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco, and the NFL Draft is just over 2 weeks away. I can't wait, baby. It's going to be so exciting. But 2 weeks away, which means there's going to be plenty of speculation over the next few weeks, and there's going to be a lot of news surrounding these visits and draft prospects. What's happening with them? Is their stock rising? Is it dropping? There's going to be a lot to talk about over the next few weeks and beyond after the draft. So if you haven't yet, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more content coming your way because there's going to be a ton of it. And also, you can help me reach my goal. I'm closing in on 4,000 subscribers. I'm oh so close, and I can't wait to reach this goal. I'd really appreciate it if you help me get there. And if you like this video, click like. Let's talk Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy is a wide receiver who possesses some incredible speed that was on display at the NFL Scouting Combine last month when he set the 40-yard dash record with a 4.21 second finish. That is incredible. And this speed was utilized over a span of 3 impressive seasons with the Texas Longhorns, with the 2023 campaign being his most impressive showing when he posted 1,014 yards and 5 touchdowns on 75 receptions. There's no doubt that this kid can fly, and he has the ability to be the primary deep threat in any NFL offense. But he's also got solid route running ability with quick feet, so he's able to make defenders look really silly at times. I mean, just look at this picture. That guy's grabbing onto him, holding on for dear life. And basically, his comparison, it's Flash Gordon.
What?
Sam Jones, Flash Gordon is here.
Holy shit, what?
Not only is he a speedy receiver, but he's also young at just 20 years of age, which gives him plenty of room for growth and development. He's also able to track the football exceptionally well while maintaining his top speed, which is a pivotal ability to possess, especially as a deep threat receiver. Clearly, there's a lot to like about Xavier Worthy, but there are some serious concerns about his size, and that's because he stands in at just 5'11", 165 pounds. And to put that into perspective, he's about the same height as Arizona Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray, but Kyler weighs more than him. Listen, I'm someone that works out. A little gun show here. Maybe show off the triceps too.
I work out.
So, I'm someone that works out, and I'm just telling you right here, 165 pounds isn't very much weight at all. I can push that on the bench press easy. I can rep that thing out a bunch of times, and I'm not a professional athlete. So, if I can do that, imagine what an NFL player would do if they can get a hold of Xavier Worthy. Catching him, it might be a difficult thing to do, but if a linebacker lays a big hit on Xavier Worthy, that is a big concern. Obviously, with this size concern comes the struggle to win contested catches in jump ball scenarios specifically, which definitely isn't ideal. Despite his size, Worthy is expected to be drafted somewhere between late first round to early second round range. His speed definitely gives him a big advantage over some of the other prospects in this draft class, and it makes him a very interesting candidate for NFL teams. He has something that you can't coach, and that is his electrifying speed. Let me ask you a question now. Have you ever heard the phrase, speed kills? That's exactly what you're getting with Xavier Worthy. It could very well be proved true once again that speed kills with Xavier Worthy, And we see it pretty consistently at the NFL level with one specific superstar, that being Tyreek Hill of the Miami Dolphins, who has had a very productive career as a speedster. Not only can Worthy be a deep threat wide receiver that can stretch the field vertically, but another way that he could be utilized in the modern day NFL is with his kick return ability. He owns the second best punt return average in Texas Longhorns franchise history, averaging 14.5 yards per return over the last 3 years at the school. And with the new kick return format in the National Football League, this could prove to be very useful for teams around the league. It can only impact Xavier's draft stock in a positive way. As I mentioned earlier, there are some serious concerns about his size, and it's something that I'm also concerned about. Like, this guy could take a big hit, get injured. He could be fragile, you never know. And he's going to struggle to go up and get those balls at just 5'11", 165 pounds. This guy's very light, but that speed kills, right? It's very intriguing. It's very interesting. It makes him an interesting option for any team who's picking in that late to early first, second round area. But it might be worth taking a risk on Xavier Worthy, especially if you're in that second round range and he falls a little bit. I mean, he's someone that's definitely worth looking into. And the Buffalo Bills, with the need at wide receiver, they're definitely a team that's going to look into him. They're going to do their homework on him. They had him for a visit on Wednesday. So I'm curious to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you want the Buffalo Bills to draft Xavier Worthy? Let me know in the comments. And if not, who would you like the Buffalo Bills to draft? There are so many great options in this wide receiver class. Xavier Legette, he's pretty much the opposite of Xavier Worthy. He's a big guy. You have Brian Thomas Jr. The Bills could trade up, try to get him. Like, there's so many great options in this draft class. Let me know who you want in the comment section down below. And let me know who do you want me to make a video about in this upcoming draft class. Thank you for watching. As I mentioned before, closing in on 4,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate if you help me reach that goal. I'm Jake Varco. This is the Bills Bunker. Go Bills.